Tony, here. I'm Andy Billman, here. It is dark. We were going to do this outside, and then all of a sudden, boom! I mean, it is pouring down rain. Massive rain. For people going out to that game, stay safe out there. It is a wet and wild one. Almost had a Lariano 3-run shot to start the game. But this is about the Browns. This game, all to me, Tony's about Deshaun Watson. It is the Deshaun Watson show. I've never felt a preseason game like this since like Baker or something like that. I mean, are we killing anything else in this game? It feels like it's all about what can Deshaun Watson do in a game.
Right. I mean, there's a couple other little things, but everyone's looking for Deshaun. I mean, what's Deshaun going to do? He's really the team's going to fall apart. No matter what these great moves Andrew Berry's made, it starts and ends with 4. He's got to play well, and it starts tonight.
It's a big night for Deshaun Watson, and it's weird because it's just a preseason game, but he needs to get some of these butterflies out of the way. There's a lot of people that are nervous. I'm nervous, to be honest with you. I want to see Deshaun Watson play well. I want to see something in this game. Again, he doesn't have to light it up. He doesn't have to tear it up. Yeah, I mean, Law Irish, it is... I mean, Tony and I were outside.
Oh
we're at Crocker Park, and then boom, like opened up like God's like Pandora's box, like, geez, like all this kind of rain. Now, here's something that Tony and I were talking about. I do think this is an opportunity for Cade York to go into a situation where it's like, look, no one expects you to make a kick. No one expects you to do everything. This is your time to make a kick like this in this kind of game. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, finally, Cade York, everyone, all eyes on him, but no one's going to really stab the man in the back and go crazy at him if he has a bad game in the rain. Like, the elements are at an all-time high right now. So really, what can he do? Make one really good kick and get everybody back on that hype train.
A pressure situation tonight for Cade York, but again, I think it's nice. I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about? It's raining. No one thinks you're going to make a kick in this stuff. If you make a couple kicks in this kind of weather, all the attitudes change about Cade York. So it's a good opportunity for him to do that. According to everything we're hearing, it sounds like everybody's playing aside. No Chubb, no Myles Garrett. I'll be looking forward to seeing Zadarius Smith tonight. What else are you be looking forward to seeing tonight?
The receivers, that position battle is going to interest me for the rest of camp. We got so many guys. What are they going to keep? 6, 7 at the most? That means we're going to see somebody good get cut. Obviously, that depends on the health of Marquise Goodwin, but definitely looking at receivers. And now with Shelby Harris, really only one spot at D tackle. So who's going to get that? Tristan Hill seems like the favorite, but he's not playing tonight. So the rest of the guys in that room is what I'm going to be looking for.
If you really want, Felton might go off tonight. I think that's not a crazy thing to say. It's really a big opportunity for Felton. He has never had a definition for the Browns. He's always been a guy that's like he feels weird, he's out of place. Here's a wonderful opportunity for him to just tear it up and really have a big game. So I do agree with you on that sentiment. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity for Felton tonight. I think it's a great opportunity, too, for a guy like Ogbo. I think it's a great opportunity, too. I mean, if he ever wants to awaken from the grave, is Jordan Elliott. Green Bay just kicked off weather. Great in Kentucky. There you go, Law Irish. Believe in the land, Scotty Wagner. Believe in the land is right. Check out Tony's articles. Check out my stuff. Tony is the gambling of gamblers. What are we thinking tonight, sir? What do we like on the betting lines?
Well, it's tough because pre-weather update, when I was looking at it this morning, I was all over that team total of 20.5. The weather changes that a little bit. Stefanski offenses, as we've seen, are built for these type of games, so I think we're going to see those screens, those outside runs. I still think they can get it. If the weather cleans up, definitely that one. And then just Browns money line. I mean, from top to bottom, first string, second string, third string, we are better than the Commanders. And this should be an easy win for us, and I'm expecting Deshaun to set the tempo.
Walk over to Bieber's house. I will. Tell him to warm up that arm. I'm sure he's just chilling with a bunch of ice on his arm. We'll be at Yard House watching a game here in a little bit. Once the weather dies down, it's scary outside. We were going to go to Ohio City and downtown, and then we're like, turn around. Y'all worried about AB? Okay, that's a good question. I am not worried about Newsom because of Martin Emerson. I also like this Cam Mitchell. I actually liked Green last year. So, no, I'm not worried. I'd be worried for Newsom. I think Newsom needs to play. I mean, Tony, you tell me. I mean, that's my thoughts on Newsom. I like Newsom, but I'm not as worried about that as other positions.
I think the way we're going to play defense this year, you're going to see 3 cornerbacks a lot. So to have Newsom is going to be nice because we're going to be seeing him out there a ton. But we can, Cam Mitchell, let's see what he's got. And A.J. Green has played his part well. So I mean, if Newsome were to be out for the year, yeah, that's a big hit. But we can manage a week-to-week basis without Newsome right now.
I just don't think you can overthink about Newsome's injury from the cornerback. It's the one position the Browns got depth. The Browns really do have guys that you can roll out there and be like, we're okay. It's just the one position. I don't think there's any other position. Maybe offensive line, maybe.
Yeah.
But if I think cornerback, it's like, do I worry about Martin Emerson playing?
No.
Not really. I wouldn't even be worried about A.J. Green. I really wouldn't. No. I mean, or Green, I should say. It's not A.J. Green. I wouldn't worry about Green either. Delpit not playing. Good for Delpit graduating at LSU. That's really cool. Hopefully we can kick Savali's butt tonight. Would love to see a little bit of guards revenge, which is not the Guardians' way. But would like to see some spitefulness maybe a little bit, even though. Oh, I know. Poor Savali, nicest guy in the world. He was the player rep forever. A couple other things to watch. IDTI1, DT6. Thank you for the love. Someday it will happen, baby. But in a rainstorm like this, kind of. Here's the one thing also to watch that Tony hit, and I want to hit it harder. Watch the defensive line. Not so much ends, but center. Let's see what happens to defensive tackle. That's a position that's really not been defined. I think sometimes people get too focused on linebacker, and I think linebacker could use some improvements, sure, but boy, D-tackle. Mm-hmm. I saw one game, Tony, and I didn't see much. I got to be honest with you. I saw guys getting kind of held or pushed around again. Yeah,
I mean, the good news is we've got Shelby Harrison, Dalvin Tomlinson, two of the 25, 30 best interior defenders. We're going to see Jim Schwartz play a lot of 3D ends, especially on third downs. We're going to see Zadarius Smith line up a lot inside. So really, we're just looking for one more. But do we have that one more? And what happens if we need to go for more than one more?
Right.
And then on the DN standpoint, I just think great opportunity for Isaiah McGuire.
Yes.
With Alex Wright and Isaiah Thomas out. He's really, I mean, if they're going to miss a couple of weeks, spot opens up for him to show out and get a spot on the roster.
I like McGuire. I thought he played really well in his preseason game. I liked him. I thought he actually made some plays. I saw a guy mention Ika. Ika's a good mention.
Right.
He actually played okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he did some things. I just think this defensive tackle position is a position for growth and opportunity. And that goes back to the main point. It's really about Watson. It's going to be weird. I think in this game, we're not going to get, obviously, a true sense of what he can do. Preseason games, hard to do that anyways. I mean, let's be fair. But, gosh, it'd be great to see him fling the ball around. It really would. This is about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
This game is really, really about that. All right, stay tuned. We'll do more at halftime. Tony and I will hopefully be indoors soon, drinking something cold, and we'll be reporting more. Let's go back to the Guardians, go back to the Browns here in about 15 minutes to kick off. Go Browns, go Guards. See you guys in a bit.